A very, very good evening, everybody. Welcome along. We are finally here. It's Hedge Racing Season 5, set to be the biggest and best season to date. And as always, I'm joined with my good friend. I was going to say my Aston Martin teammate then, but he's not anymore, unfortunately. I'm going to be joined by my good friend Matt Rowney.
Good evening, Hedge. We've already got a retirement.
And it had to be Chimp.
Already.
It had to be Chimp, didn't it? He's made history. He's the first DNF of the season officially, not including the Monza race last week. So well done, Chimp. In the history books, mate. It had to be Chimp. Up on Rouge on an outlap. There's nobody's even got round the track. That's on an outlap. So if you're looking to have a bit of Sunday night entertainment, there's a little snippet of what you're going to get tonight. I didn't even get a chance to introduce you, mate. You didn't get a chance to get a word in, did you? And bang, Chimps.
No, I was looking at little ones on board. No, next minute, I just saw a Ferrari going sideways.
16 minutes left of Q1, and we've already lost somebody. There is 19 on grid tonight. We are expecting Hobbsy to be joining us very soon, so we are looking at a full grid with a couple of reserves, a couple of chopping and changing, but we did get a full grid, and that's all that matters in the end. We'll go through the reserves, etc.
Another spinner.
Oh,
Little Juana's Spanish car on the outlap as well. I mean, what?
Oh dear, little one's had a little spin, has he?
Atom's retired from the session.
Oh, hey, up!
We haven't
where?
They've both retired in the same sector.
Oh.
There's a Haas. Jay Wills, I think, is going through that section now.
Bloody hell! There's Atom.
Atom's on the right-hand side.
We haven't got through the outlaps yet, we've lost 2. Well, I mean, we've been told there's a little bit of chance of rain, but we're looking at a dry night, and there's proof you don't need the rain in Belgium.
No. I can't believe this.
Welcome to Season 5, everybody in the stream. Yeah, of course, we'll go through, everything we need to very shortly in terms of the track and in terms of last week. Let's just get into Q1, and it's already been, as you can see, Little One's in the pits. He's not even set a time yet. He's having to go back into the pits and put a new wing on. Chimp and Atom didn't even get out past their outlap, didn't even get onto a lap. And their session's over. I'm currently on board with the Haas of Jay Wills, who's got a reserve teammate tonight, but we'll go through that very short. Good evening to everybody in the stream. Pop a comment in the stream. Let's see who's here. Say hello to us. And I'm on board with Jay Wills, the tackles Eau Rouge. Oh, is it even when you're commentating Eau Rouge, Matt, and it's not you driving it, you do sort of like a little bit, don't you? You grit your teeth like, oh god, just in case.
Yeah, you just take a step back from the screen a little bit because, I mean, yeah, it's one of them corners where you've got to just commit, you've got to just put your foot down and just hope to God that you nail it. There's not much room for error. If you go in too sharp, go in too narrow.
Oh, another one's gone! Mark's gone! It's that trick already! It's in a different area again, Sector 3!
Captain Limmy, and I can't quite see where Mark is.
It was just on the bend. I don't know what corner that is, but it's just on the bend, and he's got it. It's 3 different retirements in 3 different areas, and we're not even what, 3 minutes.
Well, this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, who needs rain around Belgium? I mean, let's be fair. There are, you say Rouge, Radion. I mean, Pouon is another one.
Alex Dobson's gone this far.
Alex has gone.
This is incredible. Has someone put something on the track? You know, like a Mario Kart, and he's put bananas on the track. Has someone done that?
Oh my god! It's another one. Yeah, another one that's hit the wall. Alex Dobson. I think that is a tricky exit. If you catch the curb on the outside, it can unsettle the car, but... Well, that's it for Q1, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 5 cars there out.
Welcome to Season 5. There's another yellow flag. I don't think it's a DNF this time, thank God. Can we just get some laps in, boys? There's been 3 laps yet. There's been more DNFs than laps in Q1 so far. There's a couple of nice messages in the chat, though. I don't know who put it, so I can only apologise. Someone put good evening to the best comms duo in F1. Code and missing out on not having you 2 this year. I don't know who put that, but whoever put that.
It's Mrs. Mark. It's Mrs.
Mark. Mrs. Edge is also here, and Mrs. Mark Wilson's also here, and she's not too happy with Mark putting the shot. She's this women's league to start with. All the women here, we need a women's league, don't we? They drive better than this lot in Q1.
We've had another spin. Little One's gone off again, and a Red Bull. Jack Pretty, oh no, I think Jack Pretty's stopping to avoid oncoming traffic, which is fair enough, but for the second lap in a row, little one on his out lap has spun his car. I don't know if he's got damage this time or if he can continue on. I don't know if he's done his tyres in, actually. But, I mean, the boys they can't even get an out lap at this rate, Hedge. What's the race going to be like?
We need the Panda back, Chris Panda's put. Well, Chris, the offer is always there. Chimps put the track definitely wet. Well, I'm not a weatherman. I don't think the track's wet. There's clearly something on the track, though, that's making everyone spin. I don't know what it is. We've got so much to discuss before the race starts, but don't get me wrong, I expected a few spins in Belgium, of course I did, but 4 DNFs in Q1 already? Didn't even set a lap them for either, so, yeah.
There's one place to be eliminated. One driver can be eliminated now, so I want to say it takes the pressure off, but at the moment, I really don't know what's going on. It's been a crazy start to the session.
Mental. Evening Panda, hope you well, mate. I think first of all, we will go back. We'll take a step back 7 days ago, Matt. Of course, we went to Monza, didn't we, for the pre-season race. Of course, no points up for grabs in Monza, but it was a very entertaining race. A lot of overtakes, a few questionable moments between a few of the teams, not working together and whatnot. But it was a very It was a great race, Matt. For it gave us a real good taste of what's to come this season. I know it wasn't for points, but someone else gone. Jack Pretty's just waiting for Hobsley to go past. Yeah, what did you think of Monza last week? I know it was only a pre-season race, but what were your thoughts on Monza?
Oh, it was bonkers, wasn't it? It was great to see the field. It was great to see who was looking like a favourite this year. The midfield, especially, I thought was really competitive. And some of the battles. I mean, it was a pre-season race, and the guys were, fighting hard, like they were fighting for points. So if that's what the battling and the commitment's like from the drivers in pre-season, then God knows what it's going to be like in the first race of the season, where everyone. I mean, we'll know from the CRL last week. You just want to get to a good start, don't you? You just want, as a McLaren has gone, J. Luke is off the track, not retired. I think he just spun into the gravel trap, thankfully. But yeah, you just want a good start, don't you? You just want to get some points. You do
indeed.
So,
he has retired in the pits. He joined the session late, so he can't set a lap. So that is the 5. It's nice to hear my voice again. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, mate. I hope you're doing well, pal. And it'd be nice to see you back racing again. I know that Cone and this league have missed you, so I'm sure we'll see you back racing soon. But 9 minutes to go in Q1. It's been a very interesting. I mean, we all know what edge racing is like, and that just kind of sums it up there in a few minutes, doesn't it? Mental. Season 5, here it is. We'll quickly look back at the results from Italy. I know it was a pre-season race, and there wasn't any points up for grabs.
There was a chance for a spin.
Oh, another one.
Sorry, I just can't.
Bingo, isn't it? This.
Yeah, it's like. Mrs. Matt was just watching dancing on ice downstairs. I think this is driving on ice at the minute. It's crazy. Mental.
It's good, but the track isn't wet, and it would have no one left. Mental. So for Monza last week, of course, as I mentioned, there was no points up for grabs, but it was a pre-season race, full league rules applied, and it was a chance for the drivers to get a bit of momentum before tonight. You're 0-1, shock. Imagine my shock. You're 0-1, very quick driver. Definitely one of, if not the favourite for the title this season. There's a lot of them, but I'd say he's right up there. Nathan got second after a little bit of last lap drama with Vipers Ken, who's not here tonight. Season 3 and Season 4 champion couldn't make the race, so, well, he's absolutely smashed the last 2 seasons and walked the championship, but he's not here tonight, Vipers Ken, so, well, AJ Wuhan's retired as well. I think that's probably in the pits, it is, isn't it? So yeah, Vipers Ken not here tonight, which is a big headline, back-to-back champion, missing the race. DC who come 4th, also not here tonight. Again, mental. And another one who's not here tonight is Jay Lawler, who of course was our Season 1 and Season 2 champion. So, all I'm saying, Matt, we've had 2 champions in the history of edge racing, and they're both not here for the first race. So, it's a very good grid, considering that our 2 champions aren't here. It's still a very good grid.
Still a very good grid, and I mean, it opens the door for someone to just get a bit of a head start, doesn't it? I mean, if it gets to the end of the season and someone wins or loses the title by 1 or 2 points, they might look back to that Belgian race at the start and think, it's a good job I got a podium there, it's a good job I got a win at Belgium. So every point matters. It doesn't matter if it's the first race, last race. And the last thing you want is to come away from the first race without points, with a DNF, and then suddenly you go to the second race and you've got a bit of pressure on you. Like, I need to finish this.
You're already playing catch-up, aren't you?
Yeah, and you don't finish again, and then suddenly it gets edgy, doesn't it? And it gets edgy and it gets difficult, and you start really second-guessing yourself. You just got to get off to a good start, I think.
And I think, obviously last week was only practicing Monza, but there was some very good racing. A big shout out to Jack Priddy, he reserved last week. He's back tonight. He really impressed us both last week. I actually gave him driver of the day last week. I thought he was brilliant round Monza, Jack. And he reserved a little bit last season, but wasn't really here too often. It's good to see him back tonight. And I know he's not been many laps in this session, but he's still second. So for a reserve driver, he's doing everything right in the early stages of the season in terms of getting a seat if one was to become available. So, and as for the reserves as well, if anyone doesn't know, they do get points for the constructor. So Jack, who's in the Red Bull tonight, can get points for Red Bull. He'll also get points for himself. They'll go on a separate list, and if he gets a full-time seat, he'll keep his points. Just to clarify that. 6 minutes to go in Q1, and unfortunately, you'd like to see a bit of a battle here, but it looks like it's pretty much done in terms of who's going through and who's not. Which is it's mental. Good evening to the 10 people in the stream. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us for this season 5 race 1. And I honestly don't know what to say. I expected a little bit of drama in Q1, but mental. I don't know what to say. It's pretty crazy.
It's absolutely bonkers. But you still want to go out there as Aston Martin just had a spin. I don't know if Jerome's had a spin or.
I think he was letting Bowie pass.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I mean, even if you sat out there at the minute and you haven't put a lap in, or you haven't put a good lap in, and you're kind of thinking, well, I'm through. If it was me, you still want to just put that lap down just to get in that
bit of confidence,
groove,
isn't it?
Yeah, confidence, get in the groove, get into the zone, and have that confidence that you settled around here. Because some people take a bit of time to dial into a track, some people don't. So for me, I think it's just getting a lap down on confidence. Whether you want to put some times down on softs, you want to feel a bit more comfortable on mediums. It's interesting how some people, like Captain Limmy, for example, have put 3 laps down on the mediums. Is that for the race? See how he feels in sort of on the race tyre, perhaps. Same with Barry and Jerome. Whereas a lot of the other guys have sort of went, hell for leather on the softs. I think Jack Purdy, again, he's P2. He's almost the quickest in the session again, which just shows how quick he is.
Well, I mean, first of all, with Jack, there's always going to be a point in the season, it does happen in every league, where a driver can't carry on and reserves are needed to fill in as a permanent seat. And performances in these races when you needed to fill in are what gets you these seats. And of course, we literally just started the season, but the pre-season race in Monza last week, he really impressed me. In Q1 tonight, again, he's well up there for pace, pretty much touching pole with Jay Wills against some very quick guys. I know that a few of them, Nathan just mentioned himself, not an ABS, of course, there's different factors, but he's doing the right things that are needed to get a permanent seat if one becomes available. And I think, as for the reserves tonight, there is a few. We'll quickly go over them. Jack Priddy replacing Freefall. Shocking beer from Scott not being here tonight as well, by the way. It's pathetic, that.
It's disgraceful.
I'm not having it.
Effort, isn't it?
He won't miss it tomorrow, would he? He won't miss Tier 4 tomorrow, would he? You know what I mean?
No.
Bang out of order.
He'll be there.
Bang out of order it is, and I've told him, but I think he's still watching, so if he is listening, you're a joke, Scott. Absolute joke. And to be fair, if Jack Priddy does bits for him, you might miss every week if Jack Priddy keeps getting points. Getting mental points.
Scott needs to look over his shoulder a little bit, his seat could be up for grabs here.
Another reserve is Bailiff, and I want to say did he win the race in Cone last week? Was it not Bailiff?
Yeah, he did. He won out with Tier 4 race. He was quick. He was quick, Bailiff. Yeah, he come in towards the back end of last season.
He did. Yeah.
Not as early as when I came in, which was I think 7 races from the end, but showed good promise in the final few races. And then I know a lot of the quicker guys like yourself, Edge, have moved up to Tier 3. But
what do you like myself? Whoa! What do you mean?
He stepped up. He stepped up, Bailiff, and I think he's someone I'm definitely looking at in Tier 4 as someone who might be up there for the title. So
I wasn't one of the quickest, mate. I was just lucky.
You were the cleanest, most consistent.
Oh, stop it! Making me blush.
The champion.
Mate, I love it. Bailiff is here tonight as a last minute reserve. It's his hedge racing debut. Welcome to the league, Bailiff. One of many. The list goes on. It never ends. And he's the newest driver to join the league. And to be fair, he's in third. So he's clearly a driver that he's very, very quick. He proved it in Cone last week, and he's proving it tonight in the early stages. Captain Limit, who is a hedge racing favourite, of course, one of my closest friends. Unfortunately, lives around the corner from me and has done for 20 years. I can't get rid of him. A bit like Millsy, a bit like Chimp. But Limit, who was commentating in this league with me, he's also been a steward, and he's reserving tonight. He's replacing Jay Lawler, who's not here. So another one that is very, very quick, but he's not played the game for a little bit due to work, so he might be a little bit rusty, but it's nice to see him fill in for a race.
Cammy's gone for a spin. Sorry.
I was going to mention Cammy's. That's good time, mate. I was just about to go over to Cammy's. That's wee Cammy all over, isn't it? We all know wee Cammy. He's reserving tonight. He begged me to go alongside Mark Wilson in the Mercedes. We're now close them two, and I thought, do you know what? Go on then. So Cammy, I'll tell a lie actually. I said that Captain Lee was replacing Jay Lawler in the Haas. That's not true. Captain Lee was replacing Viper's Ken in the Haas, should I say. Cammy's replacing Jay Lawler in the Mercedes. That Cammy and Mark Wilson team, what a team that is. Bringing me flashbacks to Cole last year when they were teammates in Williams. Sure they
Indeed.
were.
I remember racing against the two of them.
I thought they were. Yeah, we had a bit of a battle with them two Williams drivers, didn't we, us two? Always got on the better side of them, of course.
Me and Mark had a huge collision. I can't remember what race it was.
It was Bahrain, I remember that.
Yeah, he come back on the track at the corner of death, and I
remember that.
Yeah, I absolutely walloped him into the wall, completely by accident. It was just two drivers in their own place at the time. Mate. But he forgave me for that, and
it happens.
Came through. But talking of good friends, the man who's responsible for getting me not only into the CRL, but also responsible for me teaming with you, Hedge, being commentator in corn wrestling, now commentator now, is my good friend Pio, or Digweed, or Diggers, or whatever.
Whatever you want to call him. Whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, he's just started his first lap, my good friend Matty, who I work with on daily. We sit opposite each other, so we almost see each other as much as I'm guessing you and Captain Limmy do. But yeah, he gave me my wheel. He's a big reason as to why I'm here, and he's setting his flying lap. He's only put a 1:45.5 in now, and I know he's a lot quicker than that around Belgium. So yeah, hopefully Matty, Pio, Digweed can have a good race. Because obviously his wheel malfunctioned last week, didn't it?
It did.
Before he could even get going, which was a huge shame. So I'm hoping he can get a good run out tonight, our Diggers.
Another one that's also making his first full season in edge racing. And so his debut tonight. He was here last week. It's his official debut, if you like, if you don't class the Monza race. And the final reserve tonight, last but not least, of course, is the legend himself, Mr. Funny Horse Chimp. We all know Chimp.
Chimp.
Good or bad, I'm not sure. We all know Chimp, but we all love him. And he is here tonight. He's in the Ferrari, and he's replacing DC, who's not here tonight. So Chimp replacing DC. So you think there's some very good drivers that are not here tonight. Look at Viper's Ken, J Lawler, KXI in the Alpha Tauri. Actually, there's another reserve. Bayless replacing KXI, who got joint Constructors Championship last year with Viper's Ken. So there's some very quick drivers that are not here, yet it's still a very good grid, which is great to see, of course. That's what you want. And someone's asked, I don't know who asked that, I can't keep up with the chat, but someone asked then how the point system works. It's basically the F1 point system. Top 10 get points. Fastest lap gets a point and within the top 10. The only thing that's a little bit different that we do, I don't know if you know this, Matt, I don't know if I've told you this or not, but if you get pole position, you get 2 points. If you get second, you get 1 point in qualifying. So there is something to play for in qualifying. Yeah, so there's a little bit something to for pole, but you know, it's a little bit extra as well. So pole position gets 2 points, and second place in qualifying gets 1 point. And also, we do a driver a day as well that me and Matt will pick after the race. They also get a point as well. So that's
so charitable. What charitable fellow you are, Hedge. Very giving,
mate.
yeah.
Thanks, mate. I try my best. You know, gotta be kind. Nothing wrong with charity, is there? You know.
Yeah, exactly. I
was going to say he was the bottom 5, but we kind of knew very early the bottom 5 were, didn't we?
Well, Jay Luke's got through with a 2:05. I've never ever seen that around Belgium in the dry.
That is rapid.
But yeah, for the guys who have set times, Hedge, I mean, obviously all these guys were pushing for a good lap. Any surprises in there you think has maybe done overachieved, underachieved?
I wouldn't say surprised because of last week, but Jack Priddy once again, I know we've mentioned him, but he's looked really quick. Bailiff again, you know, tier 4 code, looking quick there. I mean, Jay Wills, he always seems to pull something out of the bag in qualifying. Not what it is, he just got very good one-lap pace. And once again, he's been with us now for a few seasons. He's in Cone, of course, as well in Tier 2, so we know he's got pace, and once again, he's showing that in qualifying he can put a good result together. I mean, looking at that, I think it's wide open. Now we're down to that sort of 15, aren't we? Now it's the battle to get into Q3, which is tough. It's not easy to get into Q3, and like I mentioned as well, when these points are grabs in qualifying, it's a little bit more of an incentive, isn't it? It's only two points or 1 point, but that can make a difference at the end of the season, can't it, for a championship? So
of course it can.
Points make prizes.
Absolutely, 100%. But always interesting Q2 around Belgium. I mean, it'll give us a good indication, I think, of how likely these drivers think it might rain.
Yeah.
Depending on what tyre they choose. From what I remember, I think Belgium is a pretty straightforward. A bit like Monza, it's soft, medium, soft. Medium, soft.
Yeah.
So it depends on. Yeah, what would you do, Hedge? Would you give up track position, maybe start, a bit further down on mediums, or would you want to guarantee you get through on the softs?
Well,
what do you think you do?
I always like that P11 position, me. I don't know what it is about it.
You do.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I always go for that when I'm racing. I don't know. It's weird. I think I may have a bug here. This is worrying. I'm watching the Alpine. I don't know who it is. But like all my data on my screen's gone. Like my grid, and I can't do anything, which is not great, is it? I'm sort of watching Little One, but a Little One, but I can't. Oh, J-Luke's got a black screen. Oh no, we're not having a bloody issue, are we? Oh no. Let me look at the chat. Lobby glitch. People are saying. Lobby glitch because of Hobbsy and Little One, apparently. Little One is on track. He's not even going to be able to see that, is he? Which is, again... Yeah, apparently it's Little One that's... Obviously not intentionally. But apparently he's...
Little One is the only person out on track doing an outlap. But is that actually him, or...?
Oh, God. Yeah, people having loading screens. Oh, no.
Yeah, Nathan's just said it's what they should do, restart it in terms of a full quali, and the 5 who crash should just retire, and then we're not losing anything.
Either that or we'll go to a short quali, because I'm just bearing in mind it's 10 o'clock now and people will have work, won't they? It means doing another full. Plus side to that, Matt, is that we'll have dynamic weather again. There's a chance of rain. I'm going to see Little One. Alex Dobson said Little One is actually driving, so we're going to wait for him to hopefully see this message.
He's just starting his lap now, so I don't think he'll see any messages until he's finished his lap.
I need to find out how many. It wouldn't be an F1 race without a bit of drama, would there?
It wouldn't be a Cody's game without a bit of drama.
It'd have to be a short quali restart, I think. What I will do, though, is... Oh, I'm on chat to him. Alex, if you can tell Leithan to leave, mate, and we'll give that a crack, it's worth a go. As frustrating as it is. Just so we can sort of clarify that's not an issue, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll look at doing a short quali. Oh, there we go. I'm back now. Oh, anyone else all right?
It says Little One's just left the session.
We're back. Everyone's saying we're back. Little One, mate, what you doing? Causing a panic. We're back.
So right, how's that work then? How has one guy gotten through to
I don't know who the co-master's director is or whatever you call him, Gaffer. If you're watching tonight, mate, get a grip and look at this. One person has screwed up an whole lobby there. It's a joke. It's a joke. It is joking aside, it is though, isn't it? How one person can screw up a full lobby is a disgrace. How many of them? They're getting an email from me tomorrow morning. Sorry that for free. Right, we're back. It's been a crazy start on it to season 5, but we are back. And we're on outlaps. What it has done there is it short on the time yet? After that was 40 minutes. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. We're good.
Everyone has flown out the pits. It's like a race already up Rouge. I mean, Jerome's trying to overtake his teammate up Rouge to try and get ahead.
There's 4 of them together here. Williams. Look at that straight down. Look at that. Look at them all. There's about 10 of them.
Already.
We are back. I think it'd be rude to not look back at our previous visit to Belgium. What do you reckon? I think we're going to do it. So, of course, season
Yeah,
one,
well, of
it
course.
wasn't on the calendar last year, which I know was a bit controversial, but it was here season 1, 2 and 3. So starting with season 1, it was the second race of the season, and I can't wait to read this podium out. So
No,
J-Law won the race, he won the championship that season, won the race. Fabi got second, and a certain Hedgehog 11 got third on the podium. Now, all I'm going to say is, I did 2 races that season, as a reserve, 12 out, first 2 races of the season, I got second and third. That's all I'm saying. That's
consistent, isn't it?
That's all I'm saying. And
Fantastic.
I actually got second in Belgium, but I got a penalty against me in my own league, and it dropped me to third. But we won't talk about that.
Penalty?
Yeah, I know.
You getting a penalty?
I think I may have spanned somebody out, but I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
That's unheard of, Hedge. What?
I know. It cost me my second
Come a long
as well.
way since then.
But you know what? I got a podium. There's only 6 finishes that night, and funny enough, Chimp was one of them. Big up, Chimp.
Big up, Chimp.
No excuses tonight, Chimp. You can do it once, you can do it again. Season 2 was Chris Pander's in the chat, and he won season 2. Jacko and Hobbsley got on the podium that night, so that was a different mix. And then the most recent visit to Belgium was I think you've seen it, Matt, my clip the other night when I put it in the chat of me screaming when J Law had a bit of a collision up on Rouge. In the rain, I believe, wasn't it? I think it was the rain. That was the one. That's the one. Famous. Whitey won that race. He's not even here anymore. Vipers, Ken and Hobbsley. So it's been a mix, and I'm guessing tonight Vipers Ken's been on that quite a few times. He's not here tonight, so we're going to see somebody else. Yeah, I just thought I had to bring it up. Oh no! Give it in! Oh no!
I know. What's he done? Oh no way! I can't believe it.
Oh
What's
no!
he? Oh,
It had
that's
to
a
be
big
him,
one
didn't it?
as well.
It had to be him.
Oh, he'll be.
James got as well! I just caught it on the stream! They're dropping like flies again here! Right in the middle of the track! And I'd say one of the favourites for the title. J-Luke is ridiculously quick. He was up there last season for the title. He's won many races in this league, and he's not going to get into Q3. And that's 6 DNFs in quali. We're not even into Q3 yet, and 6 of them are out. Wow.
Oh my word, that is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe it.
Mental.
I mean, Eau Rouge, I mean, you can't be too surprised by...
But it's other places, it's been a mixture, hasn't it? It's been everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Eau Rouge, maybe Pouon, if you catch that inside curb, I mean, the runoff's huge.
Wow.
The curbs are quite brutal around Belgium, especially Sector 2, but... I mean, I cannot believe how much the drivers are getting caught out this evening. It is...
Especially in dry weather as well. I don't understand it in the rain. And I know Belgium's a tough track, don't get me wrong, it is. I won my first ever cold race in Belgium. Got to get it in there, and I've got to get it in. Hey, tell you what, that was a strategy and a half. All alt stream laughed at me that night. Why are you pitting for mediums in the wet? 2 laps later. The rain stopped on the safety car, and I won the race. But it's not all about me. I'm just
reference. That's all it is.
Got one way of the season, that I know. Jack Pretty got an all. It's the commentator's turf. We were bigging him up so much, and he's gone. He's not even set a lap. That's 7 DNFs in quali. We're not even into Q3.
We might get to a point where all you have to do is set a lap and you're through.
We're not far off, are we?
I can't believe this.
We were bigging Jack. There's not a Ferrari. Oh, fuck, so those are gone then. I'm done with Bailiff. I don't think we'll see Jack Pretty's car by the time Bailiff gets there. Hopefully we will, but it's gone. Oh, we were bigging Jack Pretty up so much, weren't we? And he's gone.
Hedge, if you look at the Bailiff, that curb on the left there, where the tyres come out, you can just get a little bit too close to that curb. It will spin you out, or you can just hit them tyres full on if you get a little bit of understeer. But I mean... There's 2 positions up for grabs now to get into Q3. 2 positions. So if you think about it, if you're a guy towards the back end of the grid,
just get a lap in.
Just get a lap in. You could be in the top 10. You could be in the top 10 at this rate.
If you're joining us late, that's now 8 DNFs in both Q1 and Q2, which is in edge racing. There's always entertainment. Danielle's put. Can't wait for the race. Well, she's not wrong, is she? She's not wrong.
No,
I mean, season 5 is arguably the biggest and best grid we've had so far, but. We'll have no one left on track if it carries on like this. Well, me and Matt will be in bed in half an hour. The race will be over.
I know. What happens then, Hedge? What do we do then? I'm just going to work that one out.
Mental. This is mental. I've got a little quiz question for the stream. We know love a good fact, don't we? We know we love a good fact on the stream. But I've got a quiz question for the stream tonight. I thought, you know what? Let's get a quiz question. So, Matt, you can have a go as well, mate, if you want. As long as you're not Googling, you can have a go.
Nah,
so,
my phone's nowhere near me.
Who is the most successful driver in the history of the Belgian Grand Prix with 6 wins? Give everyone a couple of minutes just to, just to have a think. Matt's there getting Google up.
I swear I'm not. I honestly have no idea. I don't.
Any guesses?
How long's Spa been on the calendar for?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's funny you should say that, because one of my facts tonight is about that. It's like he knew. So it's funny that you should say that about how long Spa been on the calendar, because Spa has been on the calendar since 1950.
Has it?
Yeah, it's a long time. It's a long time.
Oh man, anyone could be the.
Any guesses in the chat? Come on, someone must know. Come on, have a guess at least. Put Mazepin if you want. At least have a guess, someone, please. It's not Mazepin, by the way. It's not Mazepin.
Hedge. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. I'm on board with Riordan, and it is absolutely. It's starting to tumble it down.
Wait, really?
We're gonna have a wet into quali.
I don't want to sound strange, but I'm on board with Riordan, and I can't see any rain at all.
Yeah, there's droplets. There's droplets coming down on the camera, from what I can see.
Am I being blind? I genuinely can't see rain on Riordan's car.
Yeah, I can see rain. I'm jumping to JB Bowie, and again, droplets of rain. I'm seeing it. I mean, I can take a picture. I can take a picture and send you if you want.
No, Bob Bailiff's gone. No, what's another one?
Bailiff, no!
What is going on? That's 9 DNFs. 9 DNFs in quali.
Little one,
don't do the same, please.
Oh,
someone behind him.
Right,
I thought someone else had gone. Wait, right. On my screen there's no rain. Seriously,
right, I'm going to send you. A picture.
I believe you, but like, I'll be just putting the stream. I don't see it either. This is bizarre. This is.
I've just sent you a message on, and it's also in the general chat. Big fat droplet on the screen. Rain is coming down on my screen.
Are you on a different track? You're in Hungary or somewhere?
I swear I'm
You're still at Monza from last week, you aren't you? You're still at Monza, you.
Yeah, Edge hasn't paid for me flight out yet.
That is very bizarre, because on my screen I don't see any rain, so something dodgy's going on. Speaking of rain, do you remember in real life Belgium last season? Oh, it's rain now! It's here now! I don't know.
Right.
I don't know where it's been for the past 30 seconds, but I did see it there.
I'm on the other side of the track. It's a long track, Belgium.
How many minutes left in your session?
Oh, well, not this again. 2 minutes and 10.
Wow.
8, 7.
See, on mine, it's 5 minutes and 25.
Oh, what are Codemasters doing here?
So, this game is a joke. And if you're watching again, I'm not having it. No, this is mental.
There's another bullet point to add to the email. It's going
It's a strongly worded email list. Just clarify, if you are joining late, you've had 9 DNFs. That's nearly half the grid in qualifying due to crashes, which is in fairness to Hobbsy, it wasn't a crash, he retired in the pits, but 9, which is and Haas. All I'm saying is, look at Haas. Look at Haas. Top 2.
And it's going to be even more treacherous now, because they're going to be trying to get through to Q3 on dry tyres in a track that's getting damp. I mean, if Belgium's dangerous in the dry, then it's even more dangerous now.
Matt has just confirmed there's 5 minutes left on that, so I think it's yours that's playing on this.
Oh, well, I have no idea what's going on. I'm clearly ahead of
time. Time difference where you are.
Yeah, I've jumped in a TARDIS and went forward in time, I think.
There's a car not moving there as well. Who's that? Is that little one? It is little one. He's not out. Not one, to be fair. He's been very lucky. We've seen him go off a few times and not retire, which is can't be said about the rest of the grid that are retired, but yeah. Okay,
the drivers are giving me
anxiety.
They're giving me anxiety watching this. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen next. Cammy's in the way of Aston Martin. Is he on a fast lap? Geron? I don't think so. Or is Geron on a fast lap? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, do you feel comfortable getting through on? I mean, Captain Imi's gone quicker. on a track that's getting worse. So that's a cracking effort from him.
Well,
but yeah,
half the top two, aren't they?
one spot to be eliminated.
Half the top two, and it's interesting that half the top two because it seems to be a pattern. This because last year, I remember the first night of the season in Bahrain. If anyone, I think there's a few drivers that race last season, quite a few of them all remember this race. And the first night of the season in Bahrain last season, it was a double Aston Martin podium. It was JB Bowie speaking about it, and speaking of Aston Martin, there goes your Owen. Just edges captain limit to the top with a 43 dead. But yeah, it was Aston Martin that shared a podium in Bahrain last year. It was Ethan, or the little one, and JB Bowie who shared a podium for Aston Martin. The race later in Holland, it was Haas who shared a podium. So it tends to be like a, I don't know what the word is, it's like a pattern if you like. And well, Haas tonight are both looking very quick again. Oh yeah,
Cammy's off at the bus stop. Cammy though might be in an interesting position here, Hedge, because Little One has just gone back in the pits again. So whether he's got time, because obviously my time's wrong. Oh, Mazzles!
Oh no! Oh no, Mazzles! Is that in the pits?
It's in the pits.
Oh, thank God! It's in the pits. Oh, my heart! I thought we'd lost another one then. Dropping like flies here.
Yeah, Little One's jumped back in there. He's actually just left the session. I don't know what's happened there, but yeah, he's not set a lap. So Cammy might be the only man through to Q3 on medium tyres.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know.
Oh, I think Little One's having some issues, isn't he, actually? But Little One keeps leaving him a drawing, bless him, doesn't he? I tell you what, with other facts, I've got a great fact. Okay, so, going back
did we get the answer to the first one, by the way, the most wins?
No, we never did we?
we got distracted.
It's Michael Schumacher with 6 wins, there you go. No one even joined in. Can't believe it. 12 people in stream and no one could be over time. Come on, stream. Get it sorted.
Greg said Michael.
Yeah, but who's Michael? Who's Michael? Michael Massey? You know, which Michael's that? Plenty of Michaels in the world, isn't there? Don't mean Greg, innit? Bloody hell, mate. You know, plenty of Michaels.
I was going to say Michael Schumacher.
I've got a great fact. So, taking us back to 2 seasons ago in season 3, on the opening night of the season, we was in Brazil. Now, the winner of that race, Brewer, who's no longer with us in this league, he won in Brazil. Won the Brazilian Grand Prix. First night of the season. Then he didn't win a race all season after that. Last season, Hobbsy in Bahrain won the first race of the season. Didn't win any after that race. Surely it can't happen 3 times in a row, where someone wins the opening night of the season, goes top of the championship, but yet doesn't win a race after that for the rest of the season. Now I think that's pretty interesting. It's happened twice in a row. Surely it can't happen again. I mean, it can. Look at what's happened tonight in quality. It's been a mess. But
honestly,
if that happens again,
that's a cracking fact, by the way. That's a cracking fact.
Mental. Where's the podium? Who's on that podium? I've seen the podium stand there. Who's on that later? Who do you reckon? Who's your early prediction for a podium?
I have absolutely no idea. Whoever finishes the race, I'm going to say this, right? Whoever finishes the race. It's been absolutely crazy how many retirements we've had in just dry, cars just driving around outlaps on their own, but going wheel to wheel with other cars, I dread to think what could possibly happen.
I know that Freefall's not here tonight, but he's great with his computer work. If he can get us a bit of a montage together of all his DNFs, it'd be a long montage, but if we can make it happen, that'd be great. And once again, we've seen the bottom 5 drop out in Q1 without setting a time. It's happened again in Q2. The bottom 5 have not set a time, which is it's baffling, really.
I've never seen it.
It's a mix as well, because the 2 Haas drivers, 2 Aston Martins, and you've got a Williams, a Red Bull, a McLaren, a Ferrari, and the Mercedes. You mentioned Cammy on the mediums, and Little One in that P11. We all love a P11, don't we? He's in the P11 spot, so it's
he's in a
well.
How many
can someone challenge a pole at least, please? Just don't crash, please. Just. Looking at the pole time so far, Livy and Giroen are close. They're close.
They're looking like the 2, aren't they?
They're definitely. But
is the rain going to get worse? Is it going to be a Q3 where you need to just get?
Oh, we got rain in Q3. This is spicy.
It's not quite loaded on mine yet. Is it a case Hedge, of whoever gets the lap in quickest gets pole? If it's going to get worse.
Oh, there's a couple of puddles on the track there on the straight though. Oh, this could spice it up. We are here for season 5, race 1 in Belgium. It's been a mental qualifying session so far. Thank you if you are in the stream for joining us. I think there's 12 of you in the stream. Thank you so much. Keep your comments in as well. It's great to have a bit of interaction. Nothing wrong with that. And it just to let you know, I think surely everyone knows this, but Spa is the longest circuit on the F1 calendar. If you don't know that, you're not an F1 fan, are you? I'm not being funny. Who doesn't know that?
It's also the best track on the calendar as well.
It's a great race in Spa last year, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
George Russell getting a podium. Brilliant, that. Mazepin got the fastest lap award, didn't he?
Cracking drive from Mazepin.
Fastest lap award, he got the trophy. Oh, I did go around the track once, about 8 miles an hour. Brilliant. Well, I'm happy to say, it's raining tonight in Spa, but we can confirm the race is going ahead, for now anyway. As long as all the drivers survive, we'll not have any crashes, because at the minute, we're losing drivers of fun here in this qualifying session. But I can confirm for now at least, the rain will not stop the race going ahead, I can confirm. So the fans are listening, you're going to get some racing tonight in Spa, not like in real life when they called it off. And the inters are on the cars. So this is going to be interesting. From the battle for pole, and Rouge is scary in the rain, never mind in the dry.
It's absolutely horrendous, especially if you've not done much practice in the intermediate conditions. You don't know how hard to push, what's flat, what isn't flat, and you push too hard. I mean, it's unforgiving. You're in the wall. So, I mean, if it is going to get worse, this first lap is absolutely crucial, because it could just be whoever sets the first lap gets pole if it gets that worse. So, how much do you want to push on this qualifying lap?
Well, I've seen a lot of DNF in the dry. Let's see what happens in the rain. Q3, the battle for the first pole position of the season. Vipers Ken absolutely dominated the pole position last year. He got a consistent run. He's not here tonight, so Vipers Ken's not getting him. Probably going to get a new pole sitter tonight. Who's it going to be? There's a battle for. There's 10 of them here who can get it, and in conditions like this, on a track like this, it is possible for any of them 10 to get pole. And of course, as we mentioned, you get points for pole, 2 points for pole, 1 point for P2. So, technically speaking, whoever gets pole here will be top of the championship. That's all I'm saying. It's very early in the season, but they'll be top. That's all I'm putting out there. That's all I'm saying.
It's a lovely incentive from yourself, Hedge, I've got to say. But yeah, it's anyone's game. Who can adapt to these conditions the quickest? Who's ready to risk it all and push that a little bit harder?
Looks like Paul Little One's having issues, isn't it? Paul Little One keeps lagging out, bless him, which is a shame, because he's another one that is right up there. He's right up there. So I'm hoping. I think he's back at uni now in Manchester, so if they're not playing the Mancunian Wi-Fi, there's nothing wrong with that Wi-Fi, I'll have So don't be blaming the Wi-Fi in Manchester. And if you want, give us a ring. There's another TV. I'll commentate in one room, you can race in the other. It is Limmy that's going to be first round, and not off the track he is!
No!
Oh, he's off the track in a wall! Oh my god!
Oh my word! What did I say, Hedge? What did I say? Push too hard!
I don't believe it.
Was that on stream as well?
It was on stream.
Oh man.
Oh, Limmy. I tell you what, he's one of the favourites of Paul, wasn't he? With your Owen.
He was.
One of the favourites.
He's through clean. Ferrari muzzles, yep. He's up clean.
Here comes Riordan. Who's not going to lose it either. Oh, Limmy. I tell you what, he was right in the mix of pole. Right in the mix. And he's the 9th car that's DNF'd in quality tonight. We're all off halfway. It's like bingo.
He's got to be record. The softs on, Hedge. AJ's got he's sat in the pits, but he's got the softs on.
He's waiting for his chance, maybe. Well, I think this could be a record. I mean, I don't obviously have the fact from the previous God knows how many races in this league, but I'm 99% certain this could be a new record of DNFs in qualifying. It's got to be 9 with still 8 minutes to go. It's incredible, really. And Limmy, one of the favourites of pole, there's no doubt. It looks like another yellow flag. It could be possibly your Rowan.
Jay Wills.
Jay Wills. Oh, the Ferrari is who's got as well. Unless it's Mazzles actually, isn't it, letting people pass. Every time I see yellow flag, I have a bit of an heart attack. I start panicking. We're losing drivers. I hope it doesn't happen in the race, because if it happens in the race, I tell you something, we're in trouble here.
It'll be like that. What was the Belgian Grand Prix where it was like it was in the late '90s where there was that pile up after turn 1 before they even got to El Rouge, and literally like all the cars just went out in one. Was it 97, 98? I can't remember, but
we'll stop the count, Matt, because Wee Cammy's on pole.
Stop the count.
Wee Cammy got the first pole of the season as a reserve driver, goes top of the championship. That'd be mental. He's a reserve to that, of course. He's in the Mercedes replacing J Law. He's up on Rouge on that. Oh, don't bin it now, Cammy, please. Thank God for that.
Oh, Jerome's gone wide on his first lap. That's not good.
Oh, he did it!
Oh my God!
Wow!
He's going.
This is qualifying, and we're going mad. This is crazy. Oh my God!
He's gonna
go again here. Don't crash though. Oh my God! Mavel's is next to Paul Rouge, and you cringe for him, don't you?
Riordan's took the pole off Cammy. It's not happened yet for Cammy.
This is mental, isn't it? If you're joining us late, you've missed an absolutely crazy qualifying, let me tell you. 9 DNFs, Slimmy the next one, and only 2 cars have set laps so far. I think the next is going to be Jack Bowie. Can Jack Bowie go above Riordan? Let's have a look. He rounds last corner, of course. He got that famous P2 on the opening night of last season. Was a great... Oh, he's got the shot at the wall!
Oh my God!
He's not retired somehow. But, oh, this is incredible.
He had 100 metres. 100 metres to get to the line.
David Croft would be all over this.
Oh my word.
Oh, and is the AI of Wee Cammy just slowed your Owen down? Potentially. That may be something we look at later on. I only caught the back end of it. I may be wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I was looking at that.
He may have slowed down. Shout Bowie there. Nearly binned the car right at the end of his lap.
Oh my word.
This is mental.
He was so close to a clean lap there. That would have been up there. I mean, a 56-1. God knows what he lost in that final corner. I think he'd have been up there. That's Jerome almost out. Bowie almost out.
Well, Jerome's invalidated, so he's not got a time yet. We mentioned that Limmy and Jerome were the 2 favourites of pole. Limmy's out and Jerome's not set a time, so how are we going to get a... Could you imagine a front row of Riordan and Wee Cammy to kick us off for the season? It'd be incredible. We've had many, and the Riordan does go pole again. Was he already pole? I think he was. Is he improved?
He's gone quicker.
Here comes Mazzles. Can he get in the mix? He goes second.
Oh.
There's a Mercedes next of Wee Cammy who's invalidated. He's not going to come again. And the next is Bowie, who's a mile away. This is immense. And don't forget, there's less than 5 minutes to go here. There's not long, and there's still 5 cars that aren't even set a lap yet.
Yeah, they're going to give themselves one opportunity, one chance to get through, and if they invalidate, if they spin, that's it, it's game over. And I don't think Bowie's up on his time at the minute. I think, well, I don't know if he's made a mistake on this lap, Bowie, but...
We've seen some incredible moments in this league, and I'm the owner of the league, and I'm going to say that, but trust me, we've seen, as a commentator, as the driver to be fair, I've seen some mental moments in this league, but a Riordan pole position on the opening night of the season with a grid like this would be right up there. And he's definitely not out of the question. I know some people are probably saying, well, there's still 4 minutes yet. And yeah, you're right, there's still plenty of time for your Owen, AJ, Nathan, J-Hills, AFL, etc. to improve and to jump. But in these conditions, we've seen it on, 10 occasions plus tonight. It's not out of the question that Riordan could genuinely get pole. And listen, if you said Aston Martin on pole, but I said Owen, not Riordan. Nothing against Riordan, but even he'd agree, it just wouldn't happen. But, it could happen. It's mental. AFL's next crossline, I think. Can he possibly take pole off Riordan? I don't think he will. He will jump up to 4th. Is who's next? Is it Riordan again?
It's Mazzles. Maybe it is.
No, he's
Riordan's in the pits. Mazzles, I think, might be on it. I think he's on an in-lap.
Oh.
I think that's a sign that the track's not getting drier, so I think softs are out the question.
Well, Matt, the clock's ticking. Riordan is edging towards a pole here. There's only 3 minutes left, and it's a long track.
Mazzles is in. He's not going to have time. That's Mazzles done for qualifying.
And then you look at the people behind him. There's only AFL on a lap. Or is he? I mean, he may not even be on a lap, AFL. I don't think he is. So as it stands, there's not even anyone on a lap.
Yeah, AFL could be on his in-lap. He might be done as well. So it's Jerome, AJ.
AJ
spun his car. He just spun his car and coming out at the final corner.
I tell you what, Riordan's edging towards pole here. It was a bit of a joke at first, but it could actually happen. Weak Cammy's happening though. Weak Cammy's on an outlap. Could Weak Cammy get a pole? That'd be even more crazy, wouldn't it? This is mental.
It stopped raining, Hedge. So I mean, would a gamble on the softs have been?
On my screen, it's still spitting very lightly, and it is minimal. But it's very lightly.
AJ's gone wide, but he's just kept it within track limits, going up the Kemmel straight.
Go on, Cammy in the chat. I mean, if we were sat here before the race, you told me that it was a battle between Riordan and Weak Cammy for pole. Oh, what's happened?
Cammy was... Oh, that could go at the stewards as well. AJ was coming in the right-hander of the Kemmel straight, and Cammy was very close to the apex there. I don't know if it put AJ off, but I thought they were going to collide there. I mean, if that didn't put AJ off, and he's going to keep pushing, fair play, but Nathan's on the softs. He's out on the softs.
Oh, interesting. Outlaps and Mazzles, Cammy, Rowan. AFL's in the pits, he's done, so that's one less competitor for Riordan, who's a minute and a half away here from taking the first pole position of the season, which is right up there in the history of this league. It'd be unbelievable. I mean, talk about dramatic starts to season 5, this is right up there.
Is Nathan going to nick it? I think he's desperately hoping that
the rain stopped.
Dries up, but yeah, it's
a risky one.
He's still slipping and sliding all over the place. I think he's just taking a very slow outlap, hoping to God that by the time he crosses the line, it's gonna dry up.
I'll tell you some more, Nick. It could be his brother, because AJ's flying here. He's absolutely flying. He's looking good, and this could be a lap to ruin Riordan's dreams. Let's have a look. Can he nail the last couple of corners? This is big. I don't think he's going to do it, you know. AFL's retired in the pits. Here comes AJ. Has he done it? Can he take it off Riordan? No, he can't. Only third. Who's next? Cammy's on an outlap. Meaning Nathan's next. No, he's not. He's on an outlap. Who is next? Is it Mazzles? He's on an outlap. Is he going to make it, Mazzles? I don't think he is.
Jay Wills.
He's invalidating his time! Riordan's pole is genuinely getting closer and closer by the second.
Jeroen's out, but Hedge, if the track's drying, then the inters are going to start heating up. They might be tearing up.
Well, I tell you what, Jeroen's struggling. Jeroen's struggling. I never thought I'd say that. He has just hit a purple sector though, so maybe. As a clear that I think he has just done just on stop.
DRS enabled.
And has Nathan nailed it then? Here we go. Here comes Jay Wills, who invalidated his time. I don't think Jay Wills is done. He can't set a lap, so his chances are done. Oh no! Well, it's an Aston Martin top 2 regardless at the moment, which is incredible. Who can take it? Bowie can't. Jay Wills can. We can. Is a 10th up here. This is incredible.
I'm watching Nathan on the softs and I'm wincing every time he takes a corner. I mean, what a brave decision. This could be
genius.
An absolute masterstroke. I mean, it did.
Can because he's improved here. He may have just slipped up. I think he has. He could have got on the front row, but I think he's just slipped up. He'll be next across the line. There's a car behind him, which is AJ. Is it an Aston Martin top 2? He's not going to get points, which is incredible. His best ever qualifying position in the league. Or can Nathan stop him? Well, Cammy's not going to stop him, I don't think.
Nathan is the one to watch.
Yeah, Cammy's across the line. He's going to stay like 5th fastest.
The track's gripping up for Nathan here. I honestly feel like
either.
This could...
Well, yeah, Nathan's flying.
Nathan's going to be getting a tour from
Nathan's got to get past Mazzles, though.
Down.
And it's not an easy place to overtake, especially when the track's still wet. Could slipstream. It's working for him. This could be genius. This could be pole. And it could be a heartbreaking moment for Aston Martin. They could have had both on the front row.
Oh. What a amazing...
What a quali. What a quali that is. And do you know what? Riordan, he didn't get pole, but he's still on the second row in third, which is an incredible achievement. His best quali ever in this league for Riordan. We carry in the top 6. AFL 7th. It's a brilliant grid. Aston Martin. We mentioned Haas, didn't we? How good they were looking.
Yeah.
They got 9th and 10th. Wow.
It's like a reverse grid, isn't it? In some areas. Absolutely. This race start could be... I mean, this race start edge could be absolutely bonkers.
A brilliant call by Nathan that has worked an absolute treat, and it is just stole a double front row from Aston Martin, but a great effort by them, and what a quality that was. Nathan does get pole. He is technically our championship leader now with 2 points. Zero in second with a point. Riordan's so close. Mazel's close. AJ close. Cammy close as well. We mentioned Cammy at one point. He was close. It was just from Q1 down to Q3, it was a mental first. Is that quality of the season already? We'll look back on that and say, do you know what? You're not going to beat. It's going to take some doing that to beat that qualifying session over the course of the season. And bear in mind, we've got our champion's not here tonight. Jay Lawler's not here tonight. He won season 1, season 2.
Yeah, he couldn't have timed it any better. DRS enabled when he crossed the line. I think if it was 30 seconds later, I don't think he'd have got it. I think the track just dried up at the end. So, yeah, he's leading into turn 1. Not a long run down to turn 1. So it's easy to lead into turn 1 if you get a good start, and you don't want to be behind cars going up El Rouge. You don't want to be distracted. You want to have a clean track ahead of you. So, I think Nathan will be absolutely delighted with that.
There's no sign of rain here.
We haven't even had lights out yet, Hedge.
No,
haven't had lights out yet.
I'm knackered already, mate. There's no sign of any rain here in Spa for the race. It's looking like a very nice day for now, at least. I mean, things can change on F1, but there is the podium stand there. Who's going to be on that later on? It could be genuinely anybody after that qualifying session. We are here for season 5, race 1 in Belgium. Thank you to the 14 people that are in the stream. It does mean a very lot to us when you're here. So, I mean, in fairness, where else would you be on a Sunday night rather than here watching this? I mean, this is a proper entertainment. I mean, it's mental. I have no words for what I've just seen in that Q1. And I'm knackered already. Like I say, it's not even the race hasn't even started yet. And I'm tired. Wow.
Wow.
I've got one more fact before we start. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? So, I mentioned earlier that we'll quickly go over tyres before I say it. Cammy, of course, up to 6th. Yeah, we knew that, didn't we? That's right. Cammy on the mediums in 6th. That could be certainly an interesting one to look out for. As for the rest, all on softs, apart from Bailiff and Pio. Both Alpha Tauris on the mediums. That's interesting. Mark Wilson, the only person win for the hard, which is a really strange strategy. And bottom 2, very quick bottom 2. Alfa Romeos both together at the bottom. Both on the mediums. So, some very interesting sides. Matt Wilson on the hards, Matt, is an interesting call.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Mark's doing there. I think maybe if you're at a track where tyre wear's quite harsh, it's a two-stop race. Maybe you then start on the hards, try and maybe one-stop it with a safety car or something. But I mean, it's soft, medium, soft. I can't see a reason why you'd ever want to use the hards around a track like around Belgium, because tyre wear's not that bad, so the hards are never going to really grip in as much as they might be a bit slippy, a bit slidey compared to the softs and the mediums. So I mean, it's brave, but hey, Hedge, this time last week at the start of the Italian Grand Prix, we looked at Viper and said, why is he starting on the inters? What's got to end up being an absolute genius? So who are we to judge anyone?
I tell you what I'm judging. I'm judging the man in P20 because obviously he's not wearing an helmet. What's going on there? It's happened again. He's driving. He's going to go up a Rouge with no helmet on. Does he want to kill himself? You are seeing this live on stream, obviously. Can his first race even get any more crazy? P20 on one of the most dangerous circuits in F1, and he's there going at 200 miles an hour with no helmet on. Obviously, mate, penalty after this race. I'm sorry, I'm not having that behaviour. Has everyone else got an helmet on? Can we do an helmet check quickly? I think we need to make sure, Matt. It's serious stuff, this.
That breaks all safety rules.
Well, I can confirm that everyone else has got an helmet on, obviously. You know what I mean? You're trying to play different, are you, mate? You know what I mean? What's going on there? I see his nose. That's a massive nose, by the way. That happened to Jay Lawler in Bahrain as well. I think I mentioned it last week. I'm not having that. It's a Paul Rouge, though, with no helmet on. Oh, God. Oh, God.
We're not responsible for any.
That'll be on the Twitter later. That'll be on the Twitter later, that. Obviously, mate, come on, son, what are you playing out there? Anyway, very quickly, the last fact before we start this ridiculous race. Spa is one of the first, he was on the first season of F1 back in 1950. There was 3 other circuits that's still here, that were also on the calendar then. Monaco, Silverstone and Monza. There you go, a little fact only to end qualifying. End the formation lap, get ready for season 5, race 1. We are here. It's been an incredible qualifying session. It's had everything you could imagine. Now we get ready for 22 laps of Belgium to kick off season 5. Who will take the first victory of season 5? Race 1 of 15, 5 red lights ahead of the drivers. And it is lights out, and away we go. Season 5 is underway in Hedge Racing on the rundown. It's a very early rundown to turn 1, and Nathan makes a little bit of contact with your own, but still leads the Grand Prix. Everyone looks to have got away well towards the front. Any issues towards the back, Matt, as they approach Eau Rouge for the first time?
It's a clean start, to be fair. A lot of guys going 2 by 2 up Eau Rouge. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody pushes it. Haas just touched the grass a little bit there, but keeps it on track. I think it's Jay Wills. He's got Jack Pretty right behind him. And it's an absolute, it's just a, Jack Pretty slipstream behind the Haas. It's absolutely bonkers back here. Jack's going for a move. Is he going to be brave enough to brake? Not quite, but it's a clean start, Hedge.
Everyone survives Eau Rouge, can you believe that? No one's dead yet. Not even Hobbsy, he's not wearing an helmet. But Nathan leads.
What a move, Hobbsy, round the outside of Mark Wilson. What a move, and he's not even got a helmet on.
And Bailiff has a bit of a wobble, and the Alpha Tauris get very close together. Hobbsy, who's got no helmet, and I mentioned that, he might have a helmet. He's in the mix as well. AFL, he's dropped a few places. J Rolls is right behind the Williams driver.
J Luke down the inside of Wee Cammy into Pooh on a very brave overtake from him.
An absolutely mental start, but everyone away well for now. At least the yellow flag that looks like it's Chimp. It is Chimp. He's not out of the race, but clearly has an issue, and Chimp is at the back. Hobbsy, though, up 6 places. In fairness, he's not got helmet on, so he's getting a bit more slipstream with a helmet on, maybe. Is his nose that big that he's getting a slipstream?
Yeah. He's doing it for the aerodynamics.
But Hobbsy there, flying at 200 mile an hour down the straight with no helmet on. But what a start. As Cammy getting very close to Jack Bowie there. There's a bit of a gap then upwards to J Luke. There's contact! And Limmy, Captain Limmy, contact with the Ferrari of Mazzles there. As the first lap he's done, it's been a mental first lap, but I'm happy to say for now anyway, we have no retirements, Matt. Everyone's still going. Limmy braking very late there and nearly going into the back of Mazzles. Sorry, Matt.
Oh, Mark, he started on the hard tyres and he's in the pit lane. Must have damage. What tyre is he going to go on now? Is he going to he's going on softs. So I think Mark's very much hoping for a safety car now. Bailiff's in the pits as well. He's gone alternative. He's gone up the hards to the end, I'm going to assume, changing his front wing as well. So a couple of guys clearly getting in each other's way on lap 1. Jack Pretty's got a penalty as well on the first lap as Mazzles is battling, going on the outside. A cap of a Riordan, I think it is. Big battle for P5.
I've been told by Mark's engineer Danielle that he damaged his wings. That is why Mark pitted. It's a brilliant battle here between Wee Cammy, J Wills and AFL. Cammy on the medium, J Wills getting very close to Cammy there. And of course J Wills on the soft, so want to get past Cammy. And that's a brilliant move from J Wills. What a move by J Wills on Cammy. AFL will also want to get past Cammy, of course, being on the quicker tyre. The softs do die very quick around Belgium, so they want to make him count early on. Hobbsy not too far behind either as we order a spinning yards, we order in the wall. Oh, he had such a good pulley and all that's gone to pot. He's going to be right at the back. Oh, what a shame. Has he got damage?
In the race.
I think he will have got damage. Looked like a big impact.
Yeah, he's got no front wing at all. Oh. J Luke now, he's right behind Little One. As they go down towards the bus stop, he's literally pushing him down towards the final couple of corners. Is he going to try and get a move round the outside?
Oh, Little One is lagging.
And yeah, that's a good move. Good clean move there by J Luke, who you said's quick, and he's showing it at the moment as Mark Wilson right at the back again. There's yellow flags going on right at the back of with him and Bailiff. Not too sure what's happened there, but.
Well, what a start to the race, and Nathan is still leading, but he's got Ewan right up his tail for company there as the up goal for Rouge for the 3rd time. As Pio gets the penalty, that will not go down well, will it?
He'll be furious with himself. He's starting with mediums. He's had a solid start. You know, I'm sure he's hoping that the race will come back to him on the softs later on. AFL getting past Wee Cammy, getting eaten up a little bit Cammy on the mediums, but again, the driver is hoping the race will come back to him later on.
Yeah, they want to get these soft runners. They want to get past him. Hobbsy, to be fair, on the mediums had a great start, up 8 places again. Not wearing a helmet, very controversial from Hobbsy. I don't think the FIA will agree with that, but
I don't know if Cammy's just hit the back of AFL in. He's lost his end plate. Cammy's lost.
Oh, and he's got his places in front because there goes Jack Pretty as well.
Yeah, outbroke himself into that downhill right-hander, and
Cammy's going to have to pit. And a lovely battle between Mark Wilson and Bailiff for 18th, and Mark Wilson just got past Bailiff on the hards. Sorry, Bailiff is on the hards, as is Riordan, and Mark on the softs. You'd expect Mark to get the job done, and he does. What happened to Rudy? He just didn't turn up, mate. Don't know where he went. Yeah, he said he was rated, didn't turn up, so I'm not too sure, pal. Here comes Rowan then for the lead. Will Nathan lose his lead after 3 laps? It's a great battle between Williams and Aston Martin. And can you, Rowan, get the job done on the inside of Nathan? Let's have a look then. The wheel to wheel into the corner. And for now, Nathan keeps his lead. Look at AJ, he's not too far behind either. Here we go.
Switch back.
Into turn 1, lap 4. There's another yellow flag towards the back. Looks like Matt Wilson. That's AFL.
He's lost his front wing. Yeah,
Cammy's in the pits.
Lost his front wing.
It's a bad start for Mercedes because they both had damage. Cammy's in the pits as well.
Jerome's waited patiently.
Little one's at the wall. Oh, it made me lag, to be fair. I think he is lagging. As J-Luke gets an off. Oh, it's a blatant penalty from J-Luke. No one's died up Eau Rouge yet. Have I just jinxed that? More than likely.
Atom had a big spin on the bus stop there as well. He's dropped quite far down, and if he's got damage, he's going to have to go around the entire track before getting a new front wing if he has got damage. But Jerome waited until he didn't go in the bus stop, didn't go in turn 1. He waited for the Camel Straight to get the move done, which was it's clever.
Captain Linney's got J-Luke and Mazzles for companies and a yellow flag on track. Don't know where that is, but there's a lot of good battling going on the front. Jerome did get the move done past Nathan, as you mentioned there, and the car behind Nathan's his brother. This will get very interesting. Williams versus Red Bull. The gap then to Linney's quite big, but Linney has got J-Luke, and to be fair, a very good start from Mazzles in the Ferrari. He was right up there. And he's battling them both as well, and the gap then to Bowie's a little bit bigger. J-Bull's little one disconnected. He's in a good spot as well. It's a shame. Matt, can you try and get him back in for us if possible?
I'll have a look, yeah.
Oh, poor little one's having a nightmare of a connection. You know he'd be up there and all. He's got all the talent. Shame, he doesn't normally struggle with internet connection either, Ethan. That's a bit of a strange one. As AJ reeling in the top 2, the top 3, having a great battle here in this race. And to be fair, Capsy Limmy just starting to reel him in as well, as is J-Luke, as is Mazzles. The top 6, not much between them at all in this race. Capsy Limmy and then J-Luke setting the fastest laps. So they're in the mix as well now. This can get very interesting very quickly here between not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 front runners in this race. Up Eau Rouge for the 5th time. No DNFs yet. Touch wood.
We've had a much cleaner start to the race than we ever did in quali. It's crazy, isn't it? J-Luke on Captain Limmy. Down the Camel Straight he goes. It looks like a clean move. Nicely done. J-Luke's looking good. He's looking quick. You were right. He's looking very quick.
Looking very quick indeed, as who was that? It is Jack Priddy against Hobbsy. Hobbsy on the mediums, and he started 20th, Hobbsy. He's now 9th already after 5 laps. He is cruising. We mentioned that he won the first race of last season. Well, from 20th to 1st, it's happened before. But he has got no helmet on though, which is questionable. As J-Will's got the penalty's starting to rack up a little bit now. But 5 laps in, man, I must admit, to have no DNFs and no VSCs or safety cars, I am pleasantly surprised.
I am too, but there's still a long way to go, and yellow flag
Ferrari Mazzles! Who had such a good start to the race, and he's going to drop and drop and drop, and Hobbsy gets another place. That's 12 in 5 laps of Hobbsy, and look at that, he's the highest medium runner by a mile to his teammate Alex Dobson, who's down in 13th. Hobbsy could be on for a masterclass here as it stands in this race. Look at the top 5.
He's in an unbelievable position, Hobbsy. An unbelievable position. If you think all these soft runners, their tyres are going to start dropping off.
They are.
He's going to just keep on going. He might, undercut a few of them, and then he's going to have softs for the end.
Well, Jay Will's in the pits as well, so that's another spot for him. He's up to 7th now.
Yeah, I wonder if Jay Wills, is he going for an undercut or has he got damage? Because, lap 6 is it's early. Not super early, but that's one hell of an undercut if he's... or is there a front wing? There's a front wing.
There's a yellow flag as well. And it's Alex Dobson, it is. Was it Alex Dobson? I think it may have been, I don't know actually. That's an intro! DNF for AFL up Eau Rouge, there you go! There is one!
Word.
And it is a safety car!
Mazzles is backwards as well. Did they collide going up Eau Rouge?
I don't think so.
Mazzles was facing, unless he got distracted. Well, you said Hedge 1 lap ago, you said not had a safety car. Commentator's curse.
There you go.
Once again.
The first safety car and the first DNF of the season. And unfortunately, it is the Williams of AFL, the first victim of Eau Rouge. That does bring out Burt Melander, a full-course safety car. Now, this is interesting because them softs not due to pit just yet, but very, very soon. And I won't be surprised if they come into the pits here. And Hobbsy, on the mediums, up into 7th. No penalties. From 20th on the grid. Will he be happy with that? I'm not too sure. It's going to be interesting, this now.
I don't think he will, because his only choice is hards or softs. I don't think he'll want to go on the hards. But it's too early for him to go on the soft. So I think Hobbsy's been a little bit unlucky, actually, with the timing of this, because all the soft runners could maybe gamble on mediums, by the time the safety car's in.
Yeah.
They'll still be 12, 13, 14 laps. I mean,
Here comes Nathan. Here comes Jerome. Here comes AJ. They're all coming in.
This will be really interesting. Did they go mediums? Did they go hards?
Well, I tell you what is interesting. The fact that Hobbsy is going to be leading the race from in the space of 7 laps. Hobbs going from 20th to 1st, which is incredible. I know people have pitted, but it is incredible. AJ onto the hards.
Hards. All the others have gone mediums.
Oh. Well.
Will they get to the end?
Now Hobbsy knows he's got softs to come. His fastest tyres has got to come. Bailiff's has got to drive through.
Oh, speeding on a safety car. Drive through is the worst as well. That is a brutal penalty.
Now all I'm saying is that the 2 cars that haven't pitted yet are both Alfa Romeos that started 19th and 20th. So Hobbs in first. Alex, to be fair, not in a terrible spot in 8th himself. So Alfa Romeo on the charge here from 90. If both their cars get points from 19th and 20th on the grid, that's some going. Especially Hobbsy, who's effectively took over 19 cars in 7 laps.
You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think that this actually does benefit Hobbsy, because the guys behind him will have 6-lap older tyres, which will be a little bit of an issue for him. But even if Hobbsy can hold on to, he might get overtaken by Nathan, maybe J. Luke, maybe Captain Limmy, he'll still be maybe 4th or 5th by the time they pit onto softs.
Yeah. And
that's still from, 20th to 5th or 19th to 5th? That's still a ridiculous first stint. So
yeah, and actually he'll have the softs to come, won't he, as well? The faster tyre.
Yeah. He's done the right thing by not pitting, because his hands were tied. He couldn't go on the soft yet. And I don't think he'd have fancied the hards. So he's done the right thing.
Oh, Jack Pretty with Little One. Now I'm wondering, is that due to Little One's connection, maybe? It looks like it is, looking at Little One. It does. Little One is lagging a lot, which is a shame. But it's just give Jack Pretty a penalty, which will get taken off after the race, as long as he submits it. But Little One having a lot of issues tonight, which is a shame, because he'd be right up there. It's a real shame. But 7 laps into this first race of Season 5, 1 DNF, which I am quite surprised to live in 1. It's not a bad thing, of course, after the crazy qualifying session that we had.
Bailiff. He's just he's got to drive through, and now he's got 5 seconds.
We're waiting on Matt Wilson. That's a fair distance behind, so we'll do at least 1 more lap on the safety car. Yeah, and of course it is a long circuit, so it'll be a while until we get racing again.
Saying about Hobbsy on the mediums, obviously his teammate, you said, done the same. So has Pio. My good friend Matt. He's decided to do the same thing. He's stuck on them. Stuck on the.
And interestingly, Chimp stayed on the softs, which is
that's
it's Chimp all over, isn't it? It's interesting, but you know what? He's in 12th. He's doing all right. Considering he had a spin as well, which I think he did. Oh yeah, he was last, wasn't he, at lap 1? So he's doing all right, Chimp. Little One has left, which is such a shame. He's having issues tonight.
Yeah.
Now, the only issue here is, can people overtake him? I don't think they can, and he's going to go slower than the rest. Unless they are letting the game's letting him overtake, which is understandable. 1 more lap. Lap 8 of the opening night of Season 5 here in Belgium. Been an absolutely brilliant qualifying session.
Cammy's back in the pits. He's gone on. Has he changed his tyres? Mediums? Bailiff's changing his front wing again.
He had a bit of a mare, Bailiff. He was looking good in Q1 as well in quali.
He must have hit someone in the safety car, damaged his front wing, and got a drive-through penalty. And a 5-second penalty.
Always comes at once, doesn't it? Always comes at once.
Yeah.
We are here. on lap
catch
8.
the pack now.
On the first race of the season, here in season 5 in Belgium. It was an absolutely mental qualifying session. It's been a mental start to the race, to be fair, but in fairness, 8 laps in, only the one DNF, which unfortunately was AFL. The other 19, for now anyway, still with us. And it is Hobbs here, who started dead last in 20th, who now leads the race on lap 8. Of course, not pitted yet, neither is Alex, neither is PL, neither is Chimp. But Hobbs, he does lead the race up 19 places in the space of 8 laps, which is incredible, as Chimp does get a penalty for hitting the back of Jack Pretty.
It's annoying that, because even if you get hit from behind, you get a penalty sometimes.
Yeah, it's a lot of rubbish, isn't it?
So hopefully it gets taken off, and you don't want to serve them in the pits, because then you lose 5 seconds in the pits or on a safety car. So it happened to me around Brazil last race of CRL last season. Luckily I didn't serve it under safety car, so it got took off. But anyway,
well, I'm thinking. Credit to Jay Luke as well, who has got a penalty, but he's up 10, and he has pitted with the rest of them, so up 10 places. We've seen him overtake Limmy before, so Jay Luke is another one that's done really, really well in the early stages of this race. Who will win the first race of the season? Well, it is in this lap. We are going to get ready to go racing again, and I cannot wait for us to go racing. It's been a great first 8 laps of this season, and well, a long way to go in this race. Of course, it is the longest circuit in F1. There's still 14 or so laps to go as Hobbsy getting them medium tyres warmed up. He knows he's got a pack of wolves behind him, all on the fresh tyres. Can he defend for his life, Hobbsy? And well, he had a great start to the race. He's wearing no helmet though, which is concerning. It's very concerning. It's mental, really. But anyway, let's get on board with Hobbsy and get ready to go racing. We approach lap 9 of the first race of season 5, and the safety car is in the pits. We are getting ready to go racing, and Hobbsy in the Alfa Romeo this season rounds last corner. It's going to be a really slow restart from Hobbsy. He's going to bunch the pack up, which could make things really interesting. He's still not gone. He's gone now. It was a really late start from Hobbsy. And look at AJ Wuhan, who's wheel to wheel going into turn 1. Hards versus mediums into the corner. And for now, Rowan stays ahead of AJ. But what a start with Hobbsy there. He wasn't in a rush at all, was he, to get us going on that restart.
He was not. AJ pushing Jerome. He's literally following him right.
Oh, Jim with a massive crash, and Mazzoli, both Ferraris that hit each other. Oh my God, J-Mo's involved as well, Matt. That was incredible. Oh no!
Just missed the change of the lead as well. Nathan's got the lead on the inside at the end of Kemmel Straight on Hobbsy. He must have had him in his slipstream, but that's got to be that's surely another safety car, as I think Jerome's going around the outside of Captain Limmy, I think.
Well, it looked like, in fairness, it was an innocent collision as Limmy hits the wall. Limmy having issues.
Has he hit AJ as well? Has AJ lost a bit of his... Has he lost a bit of his front wing? Limmy
looks like Hobbsy off the track as well, and so Jerome. What has happened to Hobbsy? And Hobbsy's out of the race. Oh my God! Oh my God! Can you believe it? Hobbsy's out of the Grand Prix, and it's a VSC, and it's all going off all of a sudden. And that Tom's gone as well! Wow, what is going on? It's another safety car, and this is unbelievable. The safety car restart has caused chaos. There's bodies everywhere in Belgium. And we've mentioned Hobbsy did such a good job, and it's gone. But going back to the start of the lap, which caused a double Ferrari DNF, in fairness, from what I saw, looked pretty innocent. Chimp had lost the car, probably, by accident, he just lost the car. J Wills had hit Chimp, and I think Mazzles had hit J Wills. And it didn't cause one, but both Ferraris to be out of the race. And I don't know what happened to Hobbsy and Atom, but it looked like chaos. And, well, Hobbsy will not be scoring points on the first night of Season 5. Neither will Atom, neither will Chimp, Mazzles or AFL, but go from having one DNF, Mark, one DNF, to 4 on the same lap.
Absolutely crazy. And Limmy's one of the quicker drivers, and he's gone on the softs.
So is Alex Dobson.
They're trying to take them 12 laps, maybe 11 laps by the time the safety car's back in. That's pushing it. But Captain Limmy, another one who you put in contention for the race win, he's now down to 13. So my good mate Pio, he's up to P4 just by avoiding all the chaos and not pitting yet. He's now the highest of all the starting medium runners.
The comment section's going mad. Hobbsy did put in the chat, I tried spinning myself back around. I didn't see the rest of the comment, unfortunately. It only shows you a snippet on YouTube. You can't actually see the full comment on the TV screen. Wow.
Yeah,
what a start to the season.
Back around, and because of no traction, I've hit the wall.
That's a shame. Gutted for him. But this, I mean, Mark, what's crazy here, we're not even half through the race yet, and it's just chaos. It's unbelievable drama, this. And all of a sudden, Mercedes looked in the mud, they're both in the points! I mean, all I'm saying is, obviously, mate, if you'd wore a helmet, you might not have crashed there. That's all I'm saying.
I know, yeah, I mean, that's a risky one, isn't it? Crashing at the wall with no helmet, I mean, what's he doing?
I mean, J. Law and Viper Kenny are going to be two of the favourites for the title this season out here tonight, and it's a chance for these drivers to get an advantage before they come back, and, well, what a restart and what a race so far. This is what you want to see. Season 5, race 1. I knew it'd be good around Belgium, but I didn't think it'd be this good, and it has been unreal. We're not even halfway through the race yet, Matt.
It's absolutely crazy. And what this might do, it might help all the guys who pitted onto the mediums under the last safety car.
Just look after them.
Just look out and get them to the end, which is bad news for the likes of Pio.
And an invite.
Maybe the guys on the hards potentially, because these guys could go to the end, whereas obviously Pio, for example, has got to pit onto the soft at some point. Isn't it weird how safety cars can benefit you 1 minute and then absolutely screw you over the next? It's crazy, isn't it?
I am... Wow. Interestingly enough here, the only Alfa Romeo left in the race is Alex Dobson trying to get his team some points. He's gone to the softs, as is Captain Limmy, so we've got softs, mediums and hards here on the track. And it's the two brothers that lead the race. I don't know what to say. This is mental stuff. And wow, in the space of one lap to lose 4 cars is just and you got to feel for Ferrari and for Mazzles especially, because he was looking good in the race. And from what I've seen of it, and I'm sure we'll see more footage and from different point of views later, but it looks like Mazzles was just a bystander in that. Just wrong place, wrong time.
He's just put in the comments, gutted.
From what I've seen, Chimp lost the car, just nothing on purpose, just lost the car, unfortunately, up on Rouge, we've seen it happen. J. Wills then hit Chimp, and I think Mazzles hit J. Wills, just an impact. I mean, J. Wills has survived and both Ferraris are out the race, but it just looks like such a wrong place, wrong time moment for Mazzles, which is... it's a shame, a real shame.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it?
What a start. What a restart, the safety car restart caused all that. That was incredible, and let's hope this one doesn't kill as many drivers. Let's hope that it's not too bad. But he was Hobbsy on the last restart, of course. He's out the race now. It's now Nathan, with his brother behind him and with your own behind him. A very interesting top 3. Look at Pio in 4th. He loves it. He loves it.
He does. I just, for his sake, I just have a feeling that the medium guys can get to the end now, and he's got to pit still. I
haven't let on a safety car yet, though, are you?
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I think it's pointless looking at the tyre life and saying, well, this guy might have an advantage. This guy might, with this, anything could happen at this rate. I mean, it could be anyone's. I mean, Nathan leads. If you look at the pens, AJ's got 6 seconds. So that's something to look out for. Pio's got 3, Jay Luke's got 3, Jack Pre's got 8, but I think one of them was a 5-second, which might get taken back.
Bailey's still got his drive-through.
Yeah, I mean, can he serve that under safety car?
No.
Can you not? No. If not, then you're just going to have to wait. But and Jay Wills has got 3 seconds. So
you know what's music to my ears, Matt? It's in this lap. We get going against Bailiff. It's just hit. Oh, it's Limmy hit Bailiff. Limmy's got a penalty for that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sure we'll get a few of them to remove later on. Hopefully that's enough. He's thinking, screw this and going dead.
He's just commented saying his character stormed back into the garage with no helmet on.
And Mazzles put exactly that, so it did happen. I thought it wasn't Mazzles, just a bystander, which is... It's the worst feeling that anyway, it's not your fault, and it's awful. And I feel for Mazzles there, but I'm sure we're back next week even stronger. Let's get ready then for our second safety car restart. We are just about halfway through this opening night of Season 5 Race 1 in Belgium. It has been unbelievable so far, and we're only halfway through. Nathan starting off with his brother behind him this time. Here comes Williams. Again, a slow restart. Even slower than Obsy. Look at Nathan restart. That is unreal. He's going to cause chaos. I thought Obsy's restart was slow. This is slow. Look at McLaren. Look at McLaren.
He's been knocked off the line by both McLarens.
Oh, Pio spot. No, Pio. I thought Obsy's restart was slow. That's even
the
slower.
Mercedes. Oh my word, the Mercedes have just made contact, Cammy and Mark.
Oh my God.
Squeezed through the smallest gap. Mark has just avoided contact as the Mercedes. Oh my God.
Oh, and here comes Little on the free right, and the Mercedes have made contact, and Cammy's out of the race. Oh my God, Mercedes have just took each other out. Oh my God. And Mark Wilson and Little want to make contact, and so is Bailiff. They're all at it. And this is unreal. And Cammy's out.
And I think what happened, Hedge, is they got really close. Like Cammy almost drove into the pit wall, getting past Mark. And I don't know if Cammy was letting Mark back through or vice versa, and they've just collided. I have no idea.
Little one was involved as well, but it's a sick DNF, and it is. We said both Mercedes were in the points, not anymore. Towards the front, Rowan has got past AJ as well. AJ on the hard, so that could be costly. But McLaren looking very strong here, but to be fair, whenever we say something, it ends up going to pot.
Yeah, I've just seen it on the replay. Oh, I'm just looking back at the stream, and it looks like Little One caught Mark.
And then he caught Cammy.
Yeah, Mark was sort of sandwiched in between them, and Pio's got wing damage. He's limping around the track, and he was another one, like Hobbsy, in a great position, not pitted yet.
Hey, do you know what? Look at Jack Priddy. We mentioned Jack Priddy again. He had a poor qualifying session, but once again, he's right up there with the big boys, isn't he? Right in the mix as Limmy gets past Riordan, but Riordan coming back on the inside of Limmy, but on the old hard against new softs, you've got no chance, have you? And Limmy will want to make ground on them fresh softs now. Next up the road is Jack Priddy.
Jerome and Nathan, we might have a change for the lead. I don't think this DRS been enabled yet. This might have to just be down to just straight up slipstream ERS. And I think Nathan's just got the straight line speed to keep the lead for now.
People putting in the chat, I wish I was in this race. This looks mental. Not one, not two, but three, but 4 cars in the pits for a change of tyre. Or 3, was it 4? I swear there was 4. Was there not another one? I swear there was another one. Only 3, sorry. Only 3, but I thought I saw 4 there.
Pio's gone on the hards. Well, I guess he hasn't got a choice, has he? It's an awkward time for Matty to pit because he's on 8 laps to 9 laps to go. Matty should have gone on the softs, I feel there. He's put the hards on with 9 laps to go. I feel like he should have put the softs on unless the game's changed to the wrong tyre, but that's
that happened to me in Australia last week. The game changed for me, which makes even more line when that happens. As Captain Limmy on them fresh softs wanted to make ground up, he is right on the back end of that Red Bull. He just set a purple sector. He's going to be yellow flag. Looks like Pio's gone. Oh, Pio. Is it Pio? Is it Bailey?
No, it's
Bailiff.
Yeah.
It is Bailey. Apologies. As Captain Limmy, I want to get past these medium runners ASAP.
Oh, Jerome going down the inside of the bus stop. It's
contact! Oh, no! Contact between the top 2, and that could be interesting. Nathan and Rowan's down to 8th now. Jay Wills is right behind him on fresh softs, so that could compromise his race a little bit. Captain Limmy will say, thank you, I've got a free place there. AJ looks to be really struggling on them hards, and he's got beat by Jay Wills' contact between Bowie and AJ.
Upper Rouge.
Oh my God.
He's let him go. I don't know if you got that on stream, Hedge. I saw it right in front of me. Jerome went down the inside of Nathan, and just the slightest bit of contact with his front left.
This is mental.
It was enough to spin him as J. Luke looking at Nathan. Nathan just did enough to stay.
I'll tell you what, both McLarens are on fire. Both McLarens are on fire. And in terms of constructors' points, it could be I'm not saying will be, I'm not going to jinx it, it could be a dream start for them. In fairness though, Red Bull are right in the mix, they're both in the top 5. This is crazy. And Limmy still stuck behind Jack Priddy. This could be his moment, I think it will be Jack Priddy. Jack Priddy finally gets overtaken by Limmy, who now has JB Bowie up the road next. But this is mental. Fair play to Riora though, on 10 lap old hards, no penalties, still in the mix as well. So it's wide open this race, but so much drama.
But behind him's his teammate. So what does he do? Is he going to let him past? I mean, look how close they are into Sector 3. Riordan's not moving out the way for Jerome.
He ain't having it, and Euro will be frustrated after that spin. He'll be annoyed, and he will not want to be stuck behind his teammate on hard tyres. The wheel to wheel Aston Martin here, and Riordan's not making it easy, but eventually... Oh, and then J-Luke's leading the race! J-Luke's leading the race, I don't even notice that! And look at these, look at the top three! J-Luke, Nathan, AJ, Bowie and Limit and Jack Priddy all together. There's 6 of them battling for the race lead.
Captain Limmy's just got Priddy, and I think he's going to get Bowie as well.
Oh, Bailiff's out on track. That could be a safety car. Bailiff's right in a safety car. And Captain Limmy's just got a penalty for corner.
He's smashed into the tyres.
Look at the tyres. God.
Look at the wall. There's
6 of them battling for the lead.
Oh my word, wow. Bailiff has absolutely walloped them tyres on that exit.
And that's 70 now, so there's another one.
Oh God.
Hobbs put in the chat, this race is mental, I can't disagree. Welcome to Season 5. This survival of edge racing he's put, well, there you go. Welcome to Season 5. The opening night of the season, and this is mental.
Pio, oh no, Pio's just spanning the pit, he's hit the wall twice.
Oh dear.
Oh no, don't tell me he needs to change his front wing. Oh no. Because he's changing to softs, I'm sure he's changing to softs, but oh no. I think Pio's just hit the wall.
It is a new wing.
He's hit the wall going into the pits. I think he'll be alright though, it's under safety car, but he's got on the softs now, which is the right thing, but...
And Jay Luke is now your race leader, and to be fair, Captain Limmy will be happy with his safety car. It saves his softs a little bit. Alex Dobson was on softs. He's not anymore. Is this Season 5 or Season 6? Season 5, mate. I think, unless I'm being fake, I'm pretty sure it's Season 5. You're making me doubt myself now about my own league.
I think it's because the stream says Season 6.
Oh, does it?
The title
oh,
of the
no.
stream says Season 6.
No. I'll change that after. I'm pretty sure I can change that. Oh, yeah, I've had a mare there, haven't I? I've had a mare. Season 5, sorry. Season 5. Oh, no. I think I may have put that on the Twitter as well.
J-Luke's in the pits.
Oh. Oh, so's Nathan.
Giving
up they all are.
Race.
Oh, Bowie's not, and neither's Limit. Oh, and neither's Jack Priddy. Oh dear. Oh, this could be mental.
I think it's just to get the softs on. Look how many are in the pits. The order is changing up completely. Jerome's in the pits. Riordan's in the pits. I think Riordan might have got caught in the double stack there at Aston Martin.
I can't believe I've called the stream Season 6. It's a shambles, that, from me. Well, fresh softs all around, pretty much. Which makes it really interesting.
Well,
Greg's Game Centre in the chat. This is going to be exciting. Greg, mate, you're spot on.
Have Bowie and Priddy missed a trick? Not putting the softs on? Because look at the cars behind him, all on fresh, soft tyres.
I tell you who will be happy with this decision. Captain Limit, he will love having 2 medium runners with a bit of a shield behind him. And he'll want them 2 medium runners to protect him. Which is easier said than done. And even Jay Wills, to be fair, who's not on brand new softs himself. Oh, mental.
Absolutely, this race is... I mean, this is the opening race as well. Oh my word. So Hedge, what's your prediction for the last 6 laps?
Sorry about that, mate. Prediction for the last 6 laps. I think,
if you dare predict it.
I think Nathan will win this. No penalties. No penalties. I think is a big one. I know that some will get removed and looked at after the race, but I think no penalties is a big one. I think if and it's a big if he can avoid penalties here, I think he's in with a shout. My top 3, I'm going to go... Oh god, it's nearly impossible, isn't it? Obviously reckons Limmy will win this race. But he's got a lot of pens, Limmy. I know that... I think the 3 seconds will stick. The 5 will get removed. So bear that in mind. Bowie, no penalties, and we know Bowie's good at looking after tyres, so it's just a case of, I don't know, this is like mental. And you know what? You know what is crazy? We mentioned Little One. He's on a mare tonight. He's here again now. He's back in the race. His connection looks okay. He's got fresh softs on and no pens. He's well even a shout at some points here. And we're in this lap. Hang on a minute. What the bloody hell's going on here? We're in already. Well, we've seen obviously the safety car restart. Then Nathan, and they was both very slow.
He's not even caught up to the pack yet, but here we go.
That might not be a bad thing, that. Might not be a bad thing.
No, it might not be.
Well, we've seen two very slow restarts. This one's a quick restart. Limmy's off. Limmy's gone. He's gone. He is gone. Limmy's took off. See you later.
Jay Wills is miles behind that top three. I don't know what's happened on the restart with him. The top three have gotten away unbelievably well, and Jay Wills seems to have been caught sleeping.
Jay Luke wheel two with Jay Wills, and it's not the place you want to go racing. They get very close, very, very close there, Jay Wills and Jay Luke. Oh, Paul Rouge made contact. Oh my god. Oh my god. The yellow flag of Paul Rouge. It's Matt Wilson. He's facing the wrong way. He's not
Jay
out.
Luke going wheel to wheel down the inside.
Oh, he lost his wings. The brothers have made contact! The brothers have made contact! Oh my god. The brothers have made contact, Matt.
Oh no. Oh, AJ's lost his front wing!
Yeah,
he's not got a front wing!
Yeah, it was them two, yeah, that's what happened. It was the two brothers. Oh my god.
That's not going to be a happy
And there's my prediction gone, isn't it? They're predicting Nathan to win.
Oh, Jay Wills, I thought he might hit the wall there. Oh my word.
Hey, I tell you what, look at Riordan with no penalties in 7th. Hopefully he reckons Riordan's going to win this race. I think somebody else said that as well.
Yeah, all of a sudden Jerome looks in a very good position, doesn't he?
Shut up, Suey!
But sorry, to be fair, Bowie, if interruptions keep getting in the way of the race and incidents, Jack Bowie could be in a great position. Jack Pretty, he could be a shield for Bowie at this rate.
Look at the gap. Penalties. Look at the gap from 7th to 8th already.
I think Bowie could be in with a great shot here.
Oh, and AJ's on the gravel. They're in a mess. The brothers have shafted each other big time. One's got no wing. AJ's race is pretty much over. Nathan, he was my favourite to win it. Not even in the points now. This is mental.
Cursed. Hedge, why did I ever ask you to predict what was going to happen? Because look what's happened. Oh my god, the Red Bulls made contact. Jack Pretty has made contact, I think, with Jay Luke as they're going wheel to wheel up El Rouge. I think Pretty just losing out to Jay Luke, who looks like he is. Oh, he goes wide. The McLaren goes wide, and suddenly Jerome is in. Look at this, it's a three-way battle going down. AJ's retired from the session as well. And look at this, it could be 3 wide going into the end of the Kemmel Straight. The McLaren just keeps ahead. Wow, what a battle that is. Jerome going with Jay Luke as well. It looks like Jay Luke has just kept the lead. Oh my god, look how close they're coming here. This is an unbelievable battle. AJ's retired.
Now there's another one. This is ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely mental stuff, this
Mark
race.
Wilson's in the pits. Is he retiring in the pits? No, I think he's coming back out.
There's a yellow flag. It's not one of Paul Rouge. Not on the safety car. Surely not. Could you imagine? I don't think it will be. Could you imagine if it was, though? Oh my god, they're dropping like flies here, Matt. They're literally dropping like flies. Oh my god, if Matt Wilson goes near him, there could be a safety car, as happened before. I don't think it will be. No, it's clear track.
Oh my word. It's almost to a point where all the finishers are going to get a point, barring P11.
I feel for Ethan though, because he's had issues with that with connection, hasn't he? It's Jeroen! It's in a McLaren sandwich here, Jeroen! He's literally in a McLaren sandwich, Bowie! Jay Luke's McLaren out! Oh my god! You've got to be kidding me!
We're down to 10.
What is going on?
Half the grid is gone. Half the grid is out. Did you get that on stream as well?
Yeah, but how did he retire from that? It was such like a minimal.
Oh my word.
Oh dear me.
Jeroen's got Bowie. Bowie just can't quite get their mediums to the end, and now Jeroen Captain Lemmy both on pens though. Bowie still.
I'll tell you
without
what, all
pens.
these lot, if they finish, get a point. At least something. So just finish the race. Just finish the race, man.
That's easier said than done at the moment.
Oh
my god.
Oh, this is mental. I can't even speak. This is just. How is Jay Luke retired like that?
I'm going to lie down after this race. This has been absolutely crazy.
Welcome to season 5. From start to finish, this has been mental. I knew it'd be mental in Belgium, but I didn't think it'd be this mental. 3 laps to go, and anything can happen still here. As Livy still leads the race. Riordan, Riordan is creeping up and up and up here. That's all I'm saying.
As it stands, Bowie would win the race as it stands. Bowie would win the race.
Are we going to see a Riordan podium? Well, I tell you what, we might do. This is just mental. Absolutely mental. As Riordan right on the back of Jack Priddy here, and Riordan on fresh softs, he's flying, you know, and he didn't want to get past Jack Priddy quickly and try and gain on JB Bowie. The wheel to wheel, he don't give him much room, Jack Priddy there, and we don't want to see contact between these two because these two have been right in the mix. But for now, Riordan stuck behind him.
Driving there.
And fair play to Alex Dobson, you know, because he's done well tonight, starting from the back. Up on Rouge, Priddy and Riordan. Oh no.
Nathan's got pens there.
Oh.
Here comes Riordan.
He's flying.
Clean move.
And he's up to 4th. Riordan's on a mission. He's on a mission. We could see a Riordan podium here, you know. I don't want to jinx it, but it really could happen. There's another yellow flag. It's in the pits. It looks like Jay Wills. Oh, it wasn't in the pits, sorry. It's near the pits. Looks like Jay Wills. He's not. Jay Wills is going down the track with no wing now. He's just started a new lap with no wing at all. I mean, to be fair, he's still in the points. He's still getting 9th, but... look at the top 2! Lemmy and Rowan! Wheel to wheel! Oh, and to be fair to Lemmy, in fairness there, he said, you know what, you Rowan, get the job done. He's got the fresh tyres, he's not 40, in fair play. But Riordan's edging towards a podium here.
He's going to get one as well, because Lemmy's got 8 seconds of pens. Jack Priddy's got 8 seconds of pens. Riordan's on for a podium. We could be looking at a Jerome Bowie Riordan podium.
A double... Well... All I'm saying is, it was a double Aston Martin podium to start last season off in this. With Bowie and Little One in the Aston Martin got a podium. Surely it can't be Aston Martin podium again, can it? Double? Well,
up the Aston Martin.
And you know what? Big shout out to Jack Priddy, who once again tonight has been right in the mix. Right in the mix. I think Limmy's given up on the win now. It's Rowan's for the taking, I think. But you never know in this, do you? After what's happened tonight, you never know. No. It's just mental stuff.
Nathan's putting pressure on Pio going into turn 1. Obviously, Nathan's on the slightly fresher tyres, but this is going to go up to... Should be a clean move up Rouge and Radion, but you just never know. Here they go.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan's had a great run up there, hasn't he?
Yeah, easy move, and he'll be hard done. He'll feel hard done by Nathan, only being in 7th. He should be well up there. But in fairness, so should Jay Luke, so should AJ, so should Hobbsy, so should Mazzles. That's the way F1 goes, and it looks to have calmed down a little bit now. I say that. Nearly lost it.
Priddy just caught his car there.
And Jay Mills, bless him, has had to just do a full lap with no wing. He's lost his 9th place to Mark now. He's still getting a point though. Josh finished the race, and his teammate's doing a good job in 2nd. So, this is just wow. I'm speechless. Mental stuff.
Oh, Priddy's just got another.
That could be costly.
Round of pens. That might drop him to 8th.
Quite possibly. Yeah, I'd say it will. As Riordan will still be well in the mix for a podium here. Before, of course, we look at any type of pens, I'm sure that I'm dreading the incidents tonight. I'm dreading them, to be honest with you. I'm sure there'll be plenty of pen removals that will need looking at, and of course that will probably change things. But for now, at least, before Sheridan, he's looking like a podium. Is it looking like a win for Jack Bowie with penalties for the other two? Well,
Jerona's 3 seconds, I think.
It's a big gap, isn't it? And for the 22nd,
but
and for the 22nd and final time, they tackle Eau Rouge, and please do not DNF now. I can't take you any more drama.
just lift if you have to.
You take the points. You're all in the points, you lot. Just take the points, please. PO, do not lose it now, please. Thank you.
Oh my word!
Wow.
Yeah,
Do you have to run 7 laps and we're slightly like, yeah, no DNF. This is really good. And then I don't know what's happened since then.
Chaos.
Absolute chaos. Oh
man. Yeah, Limmy has 8 seconds of pens. I don't know if 5 of them was under, getting hit under safety car, so there might be 5 seconds getting rescinded there, which means it might not be a Riordan podium if Giron and Bowie at 1 and 2. Limmy might be 3. I'm not too sure, but like I say, we'll see after stewards. But I can't blame the drivers. It looks like they're all just trying to get to the finish, trying to get to the end, and I think Giron is going to comfortably
kill himself basically on track.
Yeah, here comes Giron.
Well, on board then.
All that has happened,
Giron, who's going to cross the line after 22 of the most incredible laps to kick off season 5. It is going to be, for now anyway, the Aston Martin of REL Euro, and there's been plenty of controversy. Capslemy's done a brilliant job when he's returned to the league. He will finish in second, but I think that will change. Bowie got a podium on the first night of last season. He's doing it again. Riordan does get a podium. Wow! Look at that. What a result from Riordan. Wow.
It's like I said, Limmy had an unserved 5-second pen. I don't know what that's for. But yeah, for now anyway, Riordan is he's on the podium, which is absolutely crazy. Up the Aston Martin 1-3.
Of course, this is all before stewing in. I have no doubt that things will come in and it will probably impact the standings in one way or another. But for now anyway, that's your top 3, and it's a double Aston Martin podium, as it was on the first race of season 4 in Bahrain. A double Aston Martin podium. On that occasion, it was Jack Bowie and Little One. Jack Bowie now in the McLaren, getting a podium against the Aston Martins. But wow, what an introduction to season 5. Ignore the stream, and I'll put season 6. It's not season 6. I need to change that. It's season 5, and we can breathe. Thank you to the 14 people that are still in the stream. That was mental. As we wait for Jay Rolls to cross the line.
Who'd you give your driver of the day to, Hedge? I have no idea. That was absolutely crazy.
I'm going to give my driver of the day. There's a few shouts. Alex Dobson up 14 is superb, by the way.
That's what I was looking at, yeah. Because remember, he was last alongside his teammate at one stage, wasn't he?
But from 7, what was it? Let me just double check something. I want to double check the changes. Well, the game's giving it to Alex Dobson, which you can't really disagree with, can you? It's a fair shout.
No.
Awesome comms. Thank you, Atom. And it's an Aston Martin. We love to see the Aston Martin, don't we? We love to see the Aston Martin.
Oh, we do. Warms my heart.
And look at that, Riordan on the podium on the opening night of the season. I mean, anything can happen in edge racing. There's proof. Wow. I'm going to go with Jack Bowie, I think, 8th to 2nd.
Fair play. I'll go a bit different. I'll give it to Alex Dobson. Just because I remember when he was at the back. And yeah, to get through all that drama.
And he first like the 3-stop as well.
Yeah, 3-stop. You only got 1 round of pens. You only got 1 lot of 3-second pens. I think that's a pretty good drive, considering all the chaos that happened around him.
You know what, Jack, I hate to do this chat, but I'm sorry, I'm going to change my mind and go Alex Dobson as well. I'm sorry, Jack. I know he's watching the stream thinking, really? I'm sorry, mate. I just think I think you're right, Matt. 19th to 5th with 3 stops. I mean, Jack did a great job, and I'm sure that he'll be buzzing with a podium. But I think you're right. Riordan, it seems weird that he started 3rd after all that happened. It doesn't even seem right that he started 3rd, but. I don't know what to say, just a mental. 10 finishes and only 10 points. Obviously, 10 point scorers. No one finished and didn't get a point, which I guess is not a bad thing. Mental. Why are we winning to Q1, by the way? I've just logged into Q1, which is very bizarre, but Matt, are you in Q1 as well? Are you in Q1 as well?
It's just said the session you are trying to join a spectator is no longer available. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
kicked me in.
I hope it doesn't end the stream, because when I go to my menu, it normally ends the stream, so... Matt, will you be able to invite... I don't want to do it in case it kicks me out. Will you be able to try and invite the three podium sitters into a...
Yep, I'll try and get them in. And yeah, it's errored and kicked.
Oh, if the stream does go off, I massively apologise. But first of all, thank you to all of you that have shown some brilliant support in the stream tonight with your comments, and it's been great interaction and an amazing race to kick off this season. We are well and truly into season 5. I mean, not around the Monza race last week was good for a pre-season race, but this is just the next level.
Keeps looping. It keeps trying to get me to join a session, and then it just keeps saying error. Keeps kicking me out.
Typical F1.
Typical Cordies. I'm watching the stream live just to check to see if it goes off. But yeah, I'm just stuck on a loop at the minute. The game's just got me stuck on a loop. I can't.
I will try and get them in. If you are still on the stream, I think 10 of you still are. Thank you very much. Let's try and see if any of them want a quick little chat.